this will be the third time I have moved in 3 years in New York City, which is one of the most expensive places to move.
So while I am here at home, it is 8:45 p.m. I am doing work because I'm a slave in a capitalist society. I just wanted to come on here and give a real edit about moving in New York. I'm going on this will be 3 years of living in New York. My first year, I was in grad school, so I moved to New York for grad school. My first year I lived in someone's basement studio. It was really nice. It was in Westchester County. If you know the geography of New York City, above New York City is Westchester County. A lot of people commute into the city and they live there. So I lived about a 10-minute drive from my school. It was amazing. The family was nice. They gave me wine. It was a great experience. It was $1,000 a month, which me coming from Maryland seemed like an insane amount of money, but it was worth it. It was convenient. It was safe. So then my second year, one of my friends got a job in New York, so we lived in the Bronx. I think our rent total was $1,800, so it was $900. But then I think I paid an extra like $275 a month to have a parking spot in the garage because I had my car from home. I was still in grad school. I still had to commute to rotations, so it was very convenient to have my car. And I decided to stay and work in New York City because for some reason, even though it's outrageously expensive and there's so many crazy people here, and it's just this like undescribable feeling you get when you're just out and you feel just joy to be where you are. And New York is like a very happening place. Everyone's really like on their grind, they're hustling, whatever they're doing what they need to do to get to where they need to go. I was like, why not live here while I'm young and enjoy it? We ended up getting an apartment like 3 blocks from the hospital I work at. The area isn't the greatest. So this will be the third time I have moved in 3 years in New York City, which is one of the most expensive places to move. So now I am looking for a studio or 1-bedroom apartment in New York City. Last year we got down to the wire for about 2 weeks until we had to move, and it was stressful. It was a terrible experience. We looked at over 30 apartments, hated all of them, settled for the one that we hated the least. So I called myself trying to be proactive, trying to be on top of everything, and I started to look a month before I wanted my new lease to start, which for New York standards is very, very early. I was looking anywhere on the west side of Manhattan so that I can get up to my job. West side of Manhattan, so Harlem, Washington Heights, Hamilton Heights, Upper West Side, even Lower Manhattan. But I wanted laundry in the building. If it's a walk up, to not be higher than the 3rd floor, because I live on a 4th floor walk up right now, and girl, let me tell you, it's not it. And that's really it. That's like in a safe-ish area, somewhere that I feel comfortable, not too far from the train. I don't want to have to be trekking to the train. And that's about it. Like, can a girl get laundry in the building? Oh, and my budget was $2,000. Yes, because in New York you have to make 40 times the rent. If you don't make 40 times the rent, your guarantor has to make 80 times the rent. It's honestly a ripoff, and it's what we pay to live in this god-awful city. Looking for a place amidst this coronavirus pandemic, honey, let's just throw a whole wrench in my plan. I thought it was gonna be easy. I was gonna be seeing all these apartments by myself. I can make the decision for myself. I have all my paperwork ready to go, honey. And God said, not you. Not you, not today. Not you. So looking at apartments amidst this pandemic is even harder because no one wants to go in person, of course, because we need to stay safe. We need to social distance. So people have been sending me videos, and I myself refuse to sign a lease without seeing an apartment. So I say all this to say that today has been a frustrating day, but now the leaser is asking me for an insane amount of money, asking me for a credit check, application fee, that's $150. That credit check is $50, and asking me for a move-in, move-out fee of $200, I want to say $50 more. This is before they even look at my application. This is before they even run my credit. I think the fuck not. So now they're asking me for all this more money, and sis, I don't have it. I don't have it. I have it, but I don't want to pay it. Not to you before you even take a look at my application. Deny the application at this point because I just want to start over. I want to start over. Sis, I'm over it. It's April 20th. I have plenty of time. We're showing 10 days or so to find a place, look at it, apply. When things like this happen in the New York City apartment scandal debacle, I just take it as, you know what, girl, maybe you're not meant to live there. New York City is trash. For some reason, I want to continue to live here when I can just go back home, live rent-free, figure out my life. But for some reason, I want to live here. So I have to deal with the fuckery that is New York City renting. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'm stressed. It is what it is. It's all gonna work out. These are my video diaries. Follow me as I learn this process and become a renter on my own for the first time without a roommate at age 25 in New York City. Follow your girl as she figures it all out. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Oh, no.